One thing that I notice with guys who come into counselling and lack a sense of purpose and lack a sense of meaning and lack a sense of drive and energy is that often they're avoiding the really big issues in their life that need to be attended to. And so they've kind of tried to find a more comfortable route forward in life, and it's not working. Life is emptying out because of that. And it's only when they turn around and really face these big challenges and face the kind of inner drives that they have that seem hard and that they've been trying to ignore, it's only then that life starts to take on a sense of purpose and meaning. So the big challenges are typically within you, and they're things that you're avoiding. At least this is what I often notice with guys who are in despair. And you have to turn around and face the really hard stuff. You have to kind of exercise the courage and the action to do the things that you really want to do inside that are actually hard. You know, those projects or those passions or that thing you need to do with your life that seems too hard and too complicated. So you avoid it and you take an easier, safer job. Or you're in a relationship that you don't really want to be in, and you're trying to avoid all the mayhem of being honest about that and either turning that around or leaving. And so you just get stuck in an empty state in life, and you've got to turn around and face that stuff. And when you do, life starts to take on meaning. You move toward building a meaningful life, but the challenge itself, the task of doing that becomes meaningful. Now you're actually pushing towards something of worth and accepting the hurt or the anxiety and the despair the depression that can come with that, precisely to break through that into a better state. One thing I guess I'll add here is that when guys do this, when they first come in despair, there's no energy. And they can't there's no mental energy either to sort of notice any way forward. But the second they start to do this, to enact this courage and this action, all of a sudden the mind starts flowing forth with ideas. All of a sudden a sense of what they could be doing or should be doing and a sense of how to do it starts to come forward, and the energy to do it starts to come forward. So there's kind of like two paths here, and if you want meaning, you've got to face these challenges and put your shoulder to them and act the courage you need and take action. And if you do this, then it's like all the other things come, and meaning and purpose just starts to emerge.